Didn't George Washington donate money after visiting campus? Is that why we're named after him? Contrary to what you might have heard, George Washington never set foot on Washington and Lee University's campus. The closest he may have come was when he surveyed Natural Bridge, before our institution was even founded. But Washington's connection to our university has been one of the most impactful in the school's history, benefiting us for over 200 years. It all started in 1785, when the James River Canal Company was chartered to help migrating Virginians navigate the tidewater. General Washington, who supported this endeavor, quickly found himself in a crisis. The Virginia legislature gifted him with 100 shares of stock valued at $20,000 or nearly $500,000 in today's market. Washington knew he could not accept such a gift, but he worried that his refusal might be construed into disrespect and ruin the canal venture. James Madison agreed, suggesting that the general may accept the gift as far as to apply it to the scheme of opening the rivers, and may then appropriate the revenue to produce to some patriotic establishment. Washington determined to utilize the stock for the education and support of poor children, particularly the descendants of his fellow veterans. But the legislature could not agree on a recipient, continuing the matter well into his presidency. Thanks to the suggestion of friend and Virginia Governor Light Horse Harry Lee, the future father of Robert E. Lee, Washington narrowed his choice to either Stanton or Lexington. Trustees of Liberty Hall Academy noted this interest in 1796 and directed Rector William Graham and Trustee Samuel Houston, the father of the Texas Revolutionary, to petition the president. Their letter focused on their geographical advantages and the reputation and usefulness their graduates offered the growing nation. Washington was convinced. Upon hearing the news, Liberty Hall Academy thanked the president and changed their name to Washington Academy. They further rejoiced that the citizen who has long been distinguished as the assertor of liberties adds to this illustrious character the no less illustrious one of patron of the arts and of literature. More famous, though, is the retired president's response from his home at Mount Vernon on June 17, 1798. To promote literature in this rising empire and to encourage the arts have ever been amongst the wishes of my heart. Washington would pass away 1.5 years later. Trustees called him the common benefactor of mankind, whose death was the most disrespecting circumstance that ever befell the United States. Light Horse Harry Lee likewise eulogized him as first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen. Washington may have died at the end of the 18th century, but his legacy did not. To learn more about how George Washington's name continued to influence the institution after his death, visit our website and follow us on social media.